Welcome to News Alert on Capital Television.
Capital TV has gathered that government has withdrawn all travel privileges to members of parliament, meaning MPs will now have to make their own arrangements when they are on official duties abroad. Per the directive, Ghanaian embassies abroad will no longer offer MPs and other public officials the diplomatic services they have been enjoying since the inception of constitutional rule. The chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee of Parliament, Emmanuel Kwasi Banduya, has tagged the decision as disrespectful to Parliament, stressing members will resist its implementation. Per the letter issued to Parliament, only the leadership of Parliament will be granted such privileges, indicating that the decision was taken as a result of the cost implications involved. Members of Concerned Ghanaian Citizens for Responsible Governance took to the streets of Accra today to protest the high cost of living and general hardships in the country. The anti-government demonstrators defied the early morning rains of July 1, 2014 to register their displeasure to the John Mahama-led government. The group yesterday hinted of occupying the Flagstaff House, but were prevented to go to the seat of presidency by the police. Some leaders of the group spoke to the media.
All we are saying to the police, the people you see here are the lecturers of your children. The people you see here are those who work on the telecommunication network that you are using at home with your wife. The people you see here are the taxi drivers who drive you and your wife to whatever place you want to go to. The people you see here today are Ghanaians. They are the electrical engineers who understand what is happening at the Bui Hydro power plant. They are the medical officers who are every day confronted with patients who cannot afford the cost of their medications. We are not going to Flagstaff House to cause any trouble for anybody. We want to use this affirmative action to talk to our president.
Young people who are here, challenge the status quo. Don't be afraid. Let's hold people accountable. We know the whole system in Ghana is almost corrupt. From the messenger to the chief director. I don't hold any apology. The whole judicial system is compromised.
Some residents in the Gbegbe-Shiabu area have called on the central government and other agencies to attend to their needs as they are bona fide citizens of the land. Aside the threat posed by the unrelenting sea to swallow up the towns, disposal of filth and liquid waste are major challenges residents want addressed, indicating that gutters built in the area have become breeding grounds for mosquitoes because the gutters lack slopes to ensure free movement of liquid waste. On why children of school-going age often loiter in the area instead of being in class, residents explain the unavailability of government schools in the vicinity, illiteracy on the part of the parents, and extreme poverty are factors stifling children's education. They contend elected and appointed officials must intervene and bring some sanity in the areas.
Baby, our school no one when in Kwalano, as a government school no muwa. And I prepared to this one so a course and to or Niba or Sorano upon near Scott the Baman Adriani. And Tanya dear Qualano bed no to me a cosco batanka government school benya and can find a high man plobino and your baby a year baby kito a mutripa and Tianyanka government in a new share non pe baby maye now on seal school dining be
a gota Igbona. Kevin, I feel got and got there, and getting one and got a year. Again, I mean, what often you get about beneath far about to jam, get got off about Botage. See, first, you got a baby, a getting money, no follow you know about your mechanic more theatre. We got a you problem bound, I mean, we got our jilly now. Got a person bound. About Kumona Sanama, Le Bonwofi, would you about Chief?
If you are a lover of made in Ghana clothes or African prints in general, then you may wonder why the product costs so much on the market. The high cost of African prints has been attributed to the huge taxes on textile companies. Explaining to Capital News, the CEO of Macdina Fashions said prices of African prints could be reduced if taxes placed on textile companies are reduced. The internationally acclaimed fashion designer added that the time-consuming nature of producing African prints add to the cost.
Quality of a product determines the price you pay for. One, the locally made product takes time. Maybe with the mass production product, they can use a machine inferior within a second. But with this made in Ghana one, you take time and you do it well. And when you wear it, it lasts long. And the materials, the prices our government do put on the locally manufactured product is a little bit high. So when you go to the market to pick it, you have to add it to it, because maybe I got it at a price today. You go back tomorrow after selling it, it is a different price. So I think the government to look into the locally manufactured product, especially the materials, the tax they impose on it, it should be a little bit adjustable so that they can also help us in order to produce so that everyone can wear.
French ex-president Nicolas Sarkozy has been detained for questioning over alleged influence peddling. Mr. Sarkozy is being held at Nanterre, near Paris, in an unprecedented step against a former president. He is being questioned about whether he sought inside information from a judge concerning an investigation into campaign funding. The latest developments are seen as a blow to Mr. Sarkozy's attempt to challenge for the presidency in 2017. Investigators are trying to find out whether Mr. Sarkozy, 59, who was president from 2007 to 2012, had promised a prestigious role in Monaco to a high-ranking judge, Gilbert Azibet, in exchange for information about an investigation into alleged illegal campaign funding. In spite of having one of the best musical voices in showbiz, singer Irene Logan has largely remained low-key among her peers despite pressure from friends and fans who have kept provoking her to return strongly to active music scene. According to Irene, on some occasions, she got depressed over why things were not working out well for her despite having the voice to sing. She said even though her fans will be disappointed in her for not living up to expectations since winning the maiden edition of Stars of the Future reality show in 2006 and following up with hit song Runaway in 2009, she is ready to compensate fans with an album this year. The sweetest singer also disclosed comparisons with Efia made her doubt her abilities, however stressed that such doubts are behind her now.
No, never. No.
That ends News Alert on Capital Television.